Well, hello everybody. My name's Chad. Today we're at Marchant Chevrolet right here in beautiful Ravenel, South Carolina. I'm going to show you a vehicle today that just doesn't get enough love in the review world, right? That's right. It's the Chevy Trax. It's a fun, sporty, small commuter vehicle, and it's a little different, right? But it gets great fuel economy, and it's got a great price at under $25,000, right? So I'm talking, that's a great vehicle for somebody out there that's looking for something just to get around town in. It might not be the big old Chevy Tahoe or the Suburban or the Silverado or the Traverse, but not everybody needs that much of a vehicle. Sometimes people want something just simple, and that's what the Chevy Trax is here today. Let's go ahead and take a look. Now, just a minute ago, I used one word to sum things up, and I said the word S-I-M-P-L-E. Spells simple. Well, maybe this one is a simple vehicle, but Chevy, in just about every vehicle they have, even the Chevy Sonic over there, you can up the ante a little bit and get one that's a little more loaded up with a lot more features. And you do have that on this vehicle, and I got one right behind here I'll show you in just a little bit. But to start out, I'm going to show you one that's probably a little more popular seller that more people purchase, which is this LT right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front end of this vehicle. So did you know that crossover and SUVs take up 70% of the vehicles on road here in the United States of America? Did you know that Ford is getting ready to do away with all their sedans going into 2019 and 2020? The only car that Ford is keeping around is the Ford Mustang, but all other sedans are out the picture. Well, Chevy, I don't think they're doing that, but this right here is not a four-door sedan. This is what we call a CUV, which is a crossover vehicle. The front end looks great. The gold bow tie looks good. I'm loving the dark color with the dark skies today, and we got a little rain drizzle going on right now. You got the projector headlamps, you got the LED running lights down there, and the blinkers. The side of the vehicle looks good too. I mean, here's one thing I like about it. It doesn't sit too low to the ground. It's got a little wheel well gap from tire to the wheel well there, and also seems like it sits about 6.5, 7 inches up off the ground. The alloy wheels are 5 stars. You can't ever go wrong with a set of 5 stars. And you got a nice looking Continental tire on the vehicle. Then up top on the roof there, you have those nice looking silver roof racks. And who knows what you want to strap on top of that roof at some point. At Christmas time, you might throw that Christmas tree up there. People have come to love hatchbacks. So of course it's a hatchback vehicle. You open it up, you got all this cargo space in the back, you got your back seats fold down, and all that good stuff. On the roof up there, you'll notice we got a little shark's fin. That's for the XM Sirius satellite radio, FM, AM, all that good stuff. And again, it's just a good looking car in the front and in the back. It's a Chevy Trax, and hey, be different. Drive something a little different than everybody else has got on the highway. That's what I do. All right, so let's look at the cargo space for a moment and see how much we got back here. Looks like a pretty decent room. I also noticed the backup camera, and again, there's a button under there so you can press that as long as the car's unlocked and open up the trunk. But pretty spacious trunk in the back. Back seats fold down like we spoke about earlier, and enough room to get what you need to get back there. So one thing I always get a kick out of talking about is this window sticker here and the pricing of a vehicle. Now, I'm going to tell you a few things right off the get-go. You want to always pay attention to the Maroni label on the vehicle. If you got a sales guy that's pushing you a little too fast and they're not letting you read over that, please say, hey, give me a minute, let me take a look at the options on the car, the price, the fuel economy, and the safety ratings. And that's what I'm going to get into right now, safety ratings. The IIHS is the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. They are the people or the organization that rates every vehicle on the road in America, whether you're getting 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, 4-star, 5-star rating on safety. Very important. If you ever need to go watch videos of any vehicle out there you want to watch them of, going in and getting their crash tests done, just go to the IIHS.com. Watch this. So, the government 5-star rating on the Chevy Trax for 2018. Overall vehicle score, 5-star. Boom, that's a big 5-star general there. Frontal crash, driver, 5-star. Passenger, 5-star. Side crash front, 5-star. Rear, 5-star. Rollover, 4-star. Just about every vehicle I look at usually has a 4-star rating if it's a crossover or SUV. But the rest of the 5 stars on there are the best you could ever ask for. Now, what is the MSRP on a Trax LT like this, front-wheel drive with a small combustion engine? $23,935. So like I said earlier, under $25,000. And again, Nightfall Gray Metallic. What a cool color name. All right. Also, fuel economy, if you're wondering, 33 highway, 25 city, average combined of 28 miles per gallon. That's good stuff there. I mean, you can get well over 30 mpg on the highway. One thing I always point out to customers is I am 6'1", 215. If I ever get any taller, I will let you know. I don't think I'm gonna get any taller, and I don't think I'm gonna get any shorter until I'm like in my 60s. And I can deal with the weight. I mean, the weight, we can drop it down, go up, higher, lower, all that in the middle, right? That just depends on how many double cheeseburgers I eat every week. But anyways, let's hop into Trax and see if it is somewhat comfortable and roomy in the front and rear for a guy like myself. Because I'm about the average height for an American. All right, that test went through good. I mean, I just got in, didn't hit my head up on top. That's a plus. I'm already liking the armrest. Very nice. Thank you, Chevrolet, for that. Now, if you start buying the trim levels that are probably like the beginning levels, like an LS or something like that, sometimes you lose your armrest. So there's a reason why you might want to buy at least the mid-level car, kind of like this. Now, another thing I will point out to you right now that I noticed on this Chevy is that when you cut the AC on, the fans blow loud. I want y'all to hear this. All right, here's one. Now listen, 2, 3. That's most cars. Here's 4. There's a hurricane in the car. There's a tornado in my AC system. I mean, that's how hard they blow out. Like, you put your mouth right there by the vent and do that, you know, you do with the blower out there in the yard when you're blowing out the leaves. I hope you're having fun with me. All right, everybody, let's turn the camera around. Let's start looking at all these cool features. As you can see, we got plenty of headroom. We're good. Legroom, just fine. So steering wheel on this particular model, on the LT front wheel drive, no leather wrap, just a nice kind of rubber material on here. Still feels good. You can get one with leather wrapped on there. Again, you got to bump up to those premieres and all that kind of thing. But feels good. You got cruise control, your Chevy bow tie in gold, voice command, Bluetooth cell phone system, audio, all that there. Power windows, one-touch settings. How about that? Check it out. Look at that. And Chevy gives you that on every window in the car. That's cool. That's a standard feature. I like it. Power mirrors, power door locks, and of course child locks here so the kids don't throw their arms out the window while Mack truck's coming down the road. You do have your lights over here and your interior dim light there. You have your little LCD screen to the right there with speed and all that. These buttons, well, this actually moves around on the radio, this right here. That moves the radio on that screen over there. So I'm not exactly sure what that does. Maybe it just is fixed on that particular spot, because none of these buttons, that's cruise control over here. Anyways, it's all good. Wipers there. I do like that Chevy gives you a pretty decent sized screen in this car. A lot of brands out there are going to give you just a small little LCD. You got a big one on here. It's touch screen as well. You can hit the home button, bring up the apps like you have on some of the other vehicles out there. OnStar, Wi-Fi hotspot, oh yeah, Apple CarPlay, settings, phone, audio, Android Auto, all that good stuff. This is great. 4G LTE. That's really nice. Chevy is hooking it up. I'm loving GM. Traction control, you can cut it off if you really want to get squirrely going around some corners. Then you got your climate control, 2 USB ports, auxiliary, and yeah, passenger airbag is off. You have to have a child or something in the seat that's over 72 pounds, something like that, and that will actually cut the airbag on. That's a great safety feature because you don't want a, let's just say a 5-year-old was sitting over here, not supposed to, but let's say it happened, you wouldn't want the airbag on because it could definitely hurt the child if you get in a wreck, God forbid. Even wrapped up a little leather or vinyl or something like that up onto the dash. That's that fit and finish with Chevy. You got tweeters over there in the A-pillars, very nice. Big glove box. OnStar in the mirror. Lights. No sunglass holder, so we don't have that. We do have a mirror in our vanity, but no lights, so you'll have to be using these over here. Okay? Handles up top if you go fast around corners, and you got them above every window in the car. Down bottom, automatic transmission. Pretty simple. 12 volt. Cubby hole spot. Cup holder here. 1, 2, 4 total cup holders. 1, 2, 3, 4. E-brake. Again, if you want to get squirrely going around corners or you're parked on the side of a mountain. And a armrest, but no center console piece in this particular one. I do like the print on the seats. Looks nice, kind of futuristic looking. AI in your seat. The Matrix, I don't know. Let's go check out the back seat, see how leg and headroom are back there. Before we do, let's check these wipers out. Cleaning those windows off very nicely. What a beautiful view of a bucket truck. All right, my front seat is in position if I were to drive the vehicle home today. There's our door opening up, pretty wide, pretty decent, not bad. Cubby hole spots all throughout. There's your back seats. Let's go ahead and hop in. So definitely a little bit tighter squeeze in the back of the Trax. Again, I'm 6'1" sitting in the front, remember that. This is like someone a little bit shorter than me, and look at all the room you have. One thing I'm noticing is this right here. These headrests got to go up. They do, okay? Just like that. So I can be comfortable in my seat. But once the headrests are up, you're pretty good back here. You got a lot of headroom in the back of the Trax. I like how Chevy gives you big windows. It takes away that claustrophobic feel. So that's nice. I like the handles. Just, you know, sometimes you want to grab a handle and just kind of relax your arm like that. You do have your coat hangers up above every window as well. Another light up top. And Chevy's given us an armrest with cup holders. Again, I'm not a fan of the cup holders in the armrest. It really does kind of take away from my arm being able to rest. And that is considered to be an armrest. So that's just how you're going to have to do it. And if you got cups, you have to move over to the edge. Anyways, life will go on for sure. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty basic in the back of this vehicle, but it's fine for the most part. This is a great commuter car, again, for going around town. And heck, I could travel in it down to Florida if I wanted to. I mean, it's not that bad. You know, not everybody needs a Bentley. So anyways, that's it in a nutshell. Let's go outside and close this video up. And there's another color choice. That is a pretty much the same identical as we just got done reviewing. It's a front wheel drive LT, just a different color on the outside. Pretty color though, really is. And here's another Trax, again, LT front wheel drive. A little bit different wheels, okay? So a little sportier wheel going on this one. Still for the most part, pretty similar to the other one. Only difference on the inside of this white one is it's got a black interior, and the other one we filmed had a gray interior. And that one actually is a 2017. It's the last 2017 Trax that we have on ground. White actually looks really nice on that car. It really does. Kind of makes it look a little bigger. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the wheels. Because I kind of like those dark colored wheels. They look really nice on this particular vehicle. But white looks great. Look at the rear and the back. Again, not a whole lot of difference though. That is a Trax. 2017 and 2018 are pretty much identical in body style. Alright everybody, thanks for watching the video with us. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. Hopefully you learned something. You got to see the pricing, got to see the options, the room, all that stuff. I hope I do a great job for you. If you're in the market for a new Chevy Trax, come see my friends at Marchant Chevrolet. They really can't take care of you. No nonsense car buying. All new cars 98 over invoice plus incentives and rebates. No dealer admin fees, no dog fees, no dealer add-ons. This car buying made easy. No nonsense, no aspirin needed at all, as they say in the advertising. Thanks for watching. If you just enjoy watching the videos on YouTube, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. And again, if you're in the market to buy a new Chevy, whatever model it is, come out here to the country in Ravenel. We're just 15 minutes from beautiful Charleston and do business with us. I really would appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.